morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Harcourts Gold at 471 Papanui Road. My name is Sandra O'Brien and I work as part of your auction team here at Harcourts Gold alongside your auctioneers, Chris Kennedy and Mark Morrison, the tall one to the right. Just some housekeeping protocol regarding COVID. We ask that you use the Contact Tracer app and sanitise on the way in as well as on the way out when you leave. We also ask that you do remain within your bubbles while you're within our room with your mask on. Now, should you become unwell over the next 10 to 14 days, which we hope not, but please do notify us as there's some processes we need to go to here at Harcourts Gold. Now, a very warm welcome to our owners this morning. We acknowledge and thank you for your ease of access and presentation over the past couple of weeks. And we do appreciate there is choice in the marketplace, so thank you for choosing to work alongside us here at Gold and your lead marketing consultant. May we wish you well today. I'd like to now introduce our Gold management team who are here this morning to help support and guide you through today's auctions. If at any one stage you need some help, please do not hesitate to contact one of these folk. Firstly, our Harcourts Gold business owner, Lynette McFadden, to my right, and our Papanui managers, Jane Meyer, just to the back there, and Henry Cochrane to my left, and Naomi Burge. We also welcome Mr. Phil McGoldrick this morning, auctioneer for Holmwood. Welcome, Phil. He's here to join the podium at some stage this morning. Just up the road is our Redwood office, which Margaret Danza takes good care of, and Caleb Griffey manages the Parklands office, whilst Doug Soper takes very good care of our Seaside office at New Brighton, which recently proudly achieved the Client Experience Award for the last quarter. Alana to my left takes care of what you see on the screen here today. She'll keep those auctioneers in check with their numbers and also beams out to the world via our webcam. Now, if you're watching online today, we welcome you. Folks, we do have a few rules and regulations we must play by today. Firstly, our sellers have set a reserve that will not be disclosed to the bidders. Now, should your bidding reach or breach that reserve, then the highest bidder shall be the purchaser. Your auctioneer may nominate the sum by which bidding can take place and may also refuse any bid if it's deemed not to be in the best interests of our seller. The auctioneer or a licensed real estate agent acting on behalf of any person may also have the necessary paperwork signed, and we will have cited that prior to any bidding this morning. Our sellers reserve the right to bid exclusively through our auctioneers, and that's referred to as a vendor bid. If one of our auctioneers places a vendor bid, rest assured, folks, it will be well below the reserve price and will be clearly identified as vendor bid. Our sellers also reserve the right to withdraw the property from sale before it's actually sold and without declaring the reserve. Now, what this means is our owners have exercised their rights under clause 2.6 of the agreement and withdrawn the property from auction and sold it outside the room. Now, it doesn't happen very often, but it can happen. So if you wish to be spoken to first, just make sure you hold that highest bid. If a dispute arises concerning any bid, our auctioneer will either determine the dispute or re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid. Finally, if you're the lucky purchaser this morning, identified by the fall of the hammer, then before you head away to celebrate, we require a couple of things from you. Firstly, we ask you to sign the agreement, confirming receipt of the approved REA guide, arrange a deposit equal to 10% of that purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1 within that same document. Buyers, those are the rules under which you bid and buy today. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. Timely we get things underway, I invite Chris Kennedy, your auctioneer, to call the first one up this morning.
Thank you, Sandra. Thank you very much. Warm welcome to each and every one of you here this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Earlier in the week, we did have number 8 Colt Place in Wigram brought to the market on a brought forward auction. That was well sold here on Monday by Michelle Fu and her team for $1.3 million, so well done. Today we have some 17 offerings for your competitive and spirited bidding. We do wish you all the very best, and as Sandra has said, Cash and unconditional is your bidding. We wish you well. We are masked up. We will take our time and work through today's catalogue at a pace that will enable you to place a bid. Let's move forward to our first offering of the day. Now that's proudly been brought to the market by Cameron Bailey, Brendan Hart. I see Brendan over here. Brendan, you're set to go, as Cam said.
Here we are. Yep.
He'll be coming through very shortly. They've been your tour guides to ownership over the past 3 to 4 weeks. They've sent all that information into your inboxes, getting ready for today's auction. Let's move forward. The property itself, though, more importantly described as number 106 Regency Present, Redwood in Christchurch City. Now, this is a freehold parcel of land, some 543 square metres. It is on lot 48, deposited plan 45078. It's contained, described in Certificate of Title, Volume 25B, Folio 765 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your bidding today is GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. We offer you vacant possession, and we take that you have read, you've understood clauses 22 through to 25. You bid, you buy on that basis, and as we've said, buyers, cash and unconditional is your bidding. No change to the chattels list. I won't go through that. Possession, settlement date, that's one of the same. That's set down for the 11th of March 2022, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Let me take you back down memory lane just one last time. Gee, cul-de-sac living, you have to love it. I think it's just one of those fabulous, fabulous opportunities. Gives you a sense of safety, security, and I might add peace. It's where your children can play in the street. It belongs to a community when you're in a cul-de-sac, a community that cares and looks out for you and your family. They come into it carefully. You'll be able to hold those all-important street parties. You'll be able to build what I believe will be a beautiful life. Now, behind the mystique of that beautiful fence across the front of the section, it's high, it gives you that privacy, sits a magnificent home. Gee, this is a standout, fabulous 3-bedroom home, beautiful big living, and I love the kitchen, beautiful black benches, predominantly in that northwest facing. It's an entertainer's dream with big sweeping decks. It offers so much. It offers you security, peace, and privacy, and as I've said, sits magnificently on the site. It's convenient, it's classy, and it's absolutely considerate. It is a fabulous, fabulous opportunity. Buyers, my instructions, open the bidding at $650,000. I'll look for a rise of 20. Oh, 720, even better. Sorry to insult you. 70 on top at 720, and 800 now with my new best friend at 800,000. 830 is the call. Do you go 9? 850 with you, Lynette. 850's a bid. 70's bid now at 870. One bid seldom buys, sir, but 870 here, Lynette. Once at 870. 200,000 on top, or 2,000? 2,000. 870, a little early. Take a 5 though. Too early, sir, at 870. 5 here. 875. 875's 880's bid now. At 880, happy to move in 5s, don't mean to insult you, but 880's the call here. 880,000, Lynette, it's against you now. Once at 885. 90. 90's bid. 890. There you go. It's against you, Lynette, at 890. 95's the call from here, or straight to 9. Once.
3,000.
Your persistence beats my resistance, sir. I'll take you to it. 892. 892. 4. 900. There you go. $900,000. Do we go 902? Just starting to get to know you, but 900 the bid's here.
1,000.
Oh, happy to take you 1,000. Wouldn't walk past it in the street. At 901's the bid. Do you go 905? 901's the call. First. Sorry?
1 here.
2.
Got another 1 in.
3. Your turn. 4. 5. 5. 905's the bid.
1 here.
6. 6 bid now. 906. Oh, you'll go home with a sore neck and homeless, sir. 7 here. 907's bid. 907's the call. Down here, Lynette, at 907. Once. Are you bidding, Steve? Gee, I just saw you waving at me. 907. It's down here. Down here in the middle. 907's bid. 8. Do you go to 10? No, 909. Okay. 909. 909,000. It sits here, Lynette. Sorry?
Change of instructions are on the market.
Happy to sell at 909? 909. Hold tight. We play for keeps. I'm selling at 909,000.
Yes.
10?
Yeah, 10.
10. 11. 911. A little bit past that convenience, but 911's the pull. Ones at 911. Sir, I looked you on the window at 911. Happy to take your ones all day long. Second call at 911. 12. 15. Oh, 13. Sorry, it's just the masks at 913 bid. 913,000. I look back to you, Lynette. It's not often you lose, but at 913 you are. At 913's the call. First, second, out with grace at 913. Third call then at 913,000. Delighted to announce 106 Regency Present.
Hang on. Have we got one more? Yes.
14.
I've got the nod.
14. Thank you. 15. There you go. At 915. Have another crack at 915's bid. Would you like to have another go? It's fun. At 915's the bid. First call at 915. Twice the money at 915. Are you sure? Third, happy for you to change your mind at 915. Delighted to announce 106 Regency. It goes, it is gone and sold. Well bought. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. To the underbidders, my commiserations. I'm going to hand over to my good friend, Mr. Phil McGoldrick, who's going to take us to the next auction.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, Chris, what a lovely call. You see the raw emotion when people buy property as we change their lives. Look, it's a great pleasure for me, ladies and gentlemen, to rejoin the team at Gold, my good friends and good colleagues. It's also a very great pleasure for me to represent the owners and the property at 34A Jacksons Road, ably marketed by Harrison Joseph. He's had a fantastic campaign, and put in your hands everything you need to make good decisions about very good real estate. The property that we sell today on my owner's behalf at 34A Jacksons Road, freehold parcel. What a great parcel it is. We passed today 1,108 square metres more or less. Of course, you've got the bonus of the railway land as well that adds to a super parcel. If you're successful today and have made no other arrangements, you just pay 10% to secure that ownership, the balance to be paid on the 24th of March. It's not that far away. We have in front of you today an amalgam of irresistible architecture and superb situation, coveted locality. Jacksons Road, such a great street full of excellent homes, old and new and ever changing. Here we sit back off the road. It's the most peaceful, serene situation, and the architecture of Warren and Marnie Miles Warren. I can advocate for Warren and Marnie. I live in one of their properties as well. The architecture is absolutely timeless, and you see this when you go through 34A Jacksons Road. I love the fact that the current owner and past owners in their upgrading of the home have done nothing to compromise the distinctive architectural touches. I love the living areas, the spread of living, informal and formal, all opening out into that gorgeous parcel of land. You've got that additional big plot of land. You pay a peppercorn for that. That's a real bonus. The low ceilings between accommodation. The master bedroom. It's absolutely extravagant in size. Lovely volumes. You can have some occasional furniture in there as well. Clever with that third bedroom, ideal for your guest extended family. There'll be teenagers who would really line up for that. and excellent garaging to complete the parcel. Super parcel, super opportunity, but it's here to be sold. I look now for your opening bid, maybe the closing bid, 34A Jackson's Road. Who throws that first bid? Good, strong, robust. This is great real estate. Where do we start, buyers? It's not a silent auction. Your opportunity, a real opportunity. Owners moving on. Wouldn't sell it at $1,700,000. That's been made plain by my owner. So I draw the line in the sand and say vendor bid at 1.7. Where to from here? First call from my owners, 1.7 the bid to be. Second call at 1,700,000. You might say 1 3/4 for me. Third call at 1.7. To vendor bid. Any advance? 1.7. Well, I'll move it in 25 at 1.725. That's a vendor bid as well at 1,725,000. Looking for your participation. First call, best place, best time to buy is with us here in the auction room. Second call, 1.725. Third final call. You surprised me at 1.725. Are we bidding at 1.725? Harrison, buyers on notice. I won't take too many vendor bids. I'll treat my owners with absolute respect today at 1.725. Oh well, I take a last vendor bid at $1,750,000. Who goes next? Perhaps straight to 1.8. The one bid gets you into pole position. Talk with the auctioneer, won't take any more vendor bids. At 1,750,000. Once, twice. Third and final call. Silence is deafening. At 1,750. You want to be the first person to find out what we're looking to achieve today, just bid me 1,775 and we'll have a meaningful discussion with you. Are we in, are we out? Gosh, they surprised me. Yeah. Never happened in any of my other auction rooms, Sandra. Beautiful introduction today. Harrison, any bid? 1,775? Good on you. 1,775,000. And I'm not taking any other vendor bids. If you're casting a vote, we'll talk with you outside of the room as the 1.8 before we go. Once called. The one bidder, left-hand side, gets that first opportunity. Twice. 1,775,000. Third and final. Well, madam, clearly the only bidder in the room at this stage. No one else is doing anything. I can't sell at 1,775,000. Why don't we adjourn and I'll privately put the opportunity in front of you, see if we can't get you into 34A Jackson's Road. Auction is open. 1,775,000 the bid, we consider it.
Nice to join you for the first time today. By way of introduction, Mark Morrison, my name, one of 3 auctioneers working the rostrum, working the room here today. I now take us to Ilam, 335 Waimati Road in Ilam, brought to the market by Michelle Fu and Archer Zhu. These 2 fine ladies have been representing the property and of course helping you complete your due diligence here over the last few weeks in Waimati Road. It is an estate and freehold, 670 very precise square metres. Of that freehold parcel, it's lot 32, it's deposited plan 24625, all outlined in that certificate of title that the team have been filing through to your inboxes in recent weeks. Settlement date I have set down for the 15th of March of this year, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Now, I know we have some registered telephone bidders that may come into play here this morning. If that is the case, I'll be very, very quick to point those out and to nominate those bidders to you. Schedule 2 outlines the list of channels. I won't go through those. Further terms of sale being clauses 22 through to 27. Most noteworthy, I would suggest, being clauses both 23.2 and 26.1. Just confirming and alluding to the fact that you were buying on an as-is, where-is basis here this morning. Well, I think here in Waimati Road, this is a case of opportunity knocking. When you secure a home in this ever-popular location, this ever-popular suburb of Ilam, it's always the fashionable thing to do. This is always on trend to own property in Ilam. You reside within a quality neighbourhood, there's no doubt about that, surrounded by excellent homes, a myriad of parks and recreation, if that is your inclination, whilst the shops and the schools, well, they are plentiful in choice. The home itself, yes, as I've mentioned, it's in an as-is, where-is state and condition, but you gain so much here. You gain a permanent material home, you've got 3 bedrooms within the main residence, plus you've got that consented sleep out. Nice place for the teenager or perhaps the mother-in-law. If it's modernisation, that's what you might require just to bring this one up to spec, then you can make this home relevant, I would suggest, for many, many years to come. Folks, my instructions very clear, very simple this morning. It is to place a vendor bid to kick things along at $540,000 with me. I look for 560 in the room to kick things along. 540, that's correct, at 540 on a vendor bid. Should be really easy at 60. At 335 Waimati Road. 540, vendor bid. Who goes first? Who stamps their authority? Once cool. At 540, don't all go at once. 560, please, Archer. Your buyer should understand that that's very, very good buying. Need 560 with respect. Second call at $540,000. Just put another 10 together, Archer. Thank you. Good to work with like-minded people at $560,000 on the telephone with Archer, representing a buyer on the phone. I chase down 580. We move in 20s, or more if you like. Don't let me stand in your way. Waimati Road, good zoning. Burnside Park just down the road for your morning run. 560 first, second. Third as I seek down another 20. Well, back with me then. Not here to dilly-dally at 580. Vendor bid with me at 580 the bid. 580 with me as I chase down a mere 600. In this location, goodness me. As is, where is. Opportunity to modernise. Opportunity to make this home relevant for many years to come. First chance at 580 only. Second call. Third call. Quickly at 5.8. Bid here at the back. Too early for 5s. Need 20. Otherwise, I'll just place a bid on behalf of my owner at 600. $585. All right, hey, well, I'm in a good mood today. Let's work with you, not against you. We're not married. At $585,000. Let's move north. At $585 on the phone. Archer, what's the retort? What's the rebuttal? What's the rise? 600. There we go. Slowly but surely. Puts 15 together. You take confidence from that down the front. Archer on the phone. If you come back with 15 of your own and get me through to 615. Those 5s aren't going to put anyone else off. Once called at 600 000. Second chance. Third chance. At 600 only here. It's at 600 and it's against your buyer. 605. Okay. 605. Another 15 from you, Archer. 615, so just 10 this time, that's fine. At 615, doubles up the last bid at 615,000. You'd say 620 then. Consistent in your 5s. 620, there you go. Another 10 from you, Archer. But at 620, it's at the back of the room, on the telephone.
30.
630. And I assume 635 for number 335, Waimati. Once called at 630. 635. Consistent. Slowly but surely.
Another 10.
Another 10 at 45, at 645 and 50, you'd say. All the action on this side of the room. Haven't forgotten about you lovely folk on this side. Feel free to get involved. 660, there we go. Putting 15 on, that's better. At 660, Chris, your favourite band. You love the 660 crew. Always in the front row in the mosh pit, I'm sure. First chance at 660. Second call. Don't let the haircut put you off. He's much younger than he looks. Third call. We're at 660 at the back, looking for a rise.
Number 5.
665. Now you're bidding the fives. A role reversal here. But at 665 I have. Very good. At 670, she's matched your move. Ball's back in your court, Archer. Return of serve, your chance, your call, your opportunity. At 670, it's at the back. For as is wearers, 3 beds plus the sleep out. Phone's been put down. It's never a good sign. At $670,000 at the back. What's the opportunity? Second call, otherwise the bid's with you. You can bid more though, because we're not for sale at this level. Bid me 700. Third chance at 670 here, otherwise I'm going to pause all rights transfer here. Should you be unconditional, I would suggest now is the time to put your hand in the air. Very good, well let's pause, Jane. Let's have a conversation with our bidder on the telephone at the back, pausing at 670.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the front of the room. I do remind you that we work under confidential reserve prices. They shall not be disclosed to the bidders, but subject to those reserve prices being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid I accept shall be the purchaser. Should the hammer fall in your favour, you'll be required to sign the memorandum recording the sale, in other words, the contract, pay a deposit equal to 10% of that purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. Your bidding today is cash and unconditional. Be strong, be resolute with your bidding. We will take our time as the masks are a little difficult, but we will give you ample time to bid and buy here today in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. Welcome to the front of the room, Mary Turnbull. She's been your tour guide to ownership and taking you down the driveway of due diligence over the past 3 weeks. You're set to go, Miz? Wonderful campaign here in Springfield Road. Good luck to you, and of course, good luck to our wonderful owners. The property itself, though, it's more importantly described as number 167A Springfield Road, St Albans, and that's in Christchurch, postcode 8014. This is a stratum and freehold. It is, in fact, Unit B, deposited plan 44663, and it's described in certificate of title, volume 23K, folio 118 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your bidding today is GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. We offer you today Springfield Road with a fixed term tenancy. Now this is fixed until the 3rd of November 2022, and our tenants are currently paying $480 a week. Now if I endeavour to annualise that by 52, it's about $24,960, give or take a few dollars either way. About $24,900, I would suggest $960 on an annualised basis. Possession, settlement, that's one of the same. That's set down for the 18th of March 2022 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Now, I'd have to say, I'm going to take you back down that driveway of due diligence. I'd have to say, this is good real estate. This is very good real estate. Rear section offering you privacy, and it's facing the right way to gather in all of the day's sun, all of the day's ambient temperature will beam through that living area. You've got beautiful big section that you can work with. It's got the lovely tree. I can just see a swing hanging from that. This is a sound property, big living, large bedrooms. It's a superb position, and of course it's all underpinned by that off-street parking, by the garaging that we have on offer here today, and of course it really is just one of those superb locations, easy to manoeuvre around the city, easy to get yourself in and out, and of course, as we've said, currently rented and annualised, as I said, I think it was about $24,960 on an annual basis. Buyers, I'm in your hands. Superb property, what do you say? Well, that worked, didn't it? Heard it, didn't see it. 450 in the corner. Welcome to the bidding, sir, at 450. 500 back over here with you, Jack. At 500, so we stay in the 50s because that feels good. At 500, the bid here. Call you on at 550 if you will. $500,000 with your buyer, Jack. 550, thank you, sir. Stay in the 50s, Jack. Do we go straight to 6? But at 550, the bid's here.
575.
575 cuts me in half. There'll be nothing left shortly, but at 575 is the bid. There's a bit to give, I can tell you. At 575. It's against you now, sir. It's over here. 600, beautiful place to go. It's 600,000, fairly bid and offered now. It's 6 and 00 000. $600,000 the bid. Once at 600. Twice the money at 600. 10 over here, got it here first. Hesitation will only ever cost you more, but at 610, there's the social proof that you've got good bidding here today on a good property. $610,000 the bid. I look for a rise from here, but at 610, it's over here. Sorry? 625. Puts 15 on. Do you do the same, Karina? At 625, fairly bid and offered now. 6 1/4 is the call. Beautiful opportunity. 650. Place to go at 650. $650,000. We look for an increase from here at 650. Once at 650. Twice. I will. Wouldn't walk past it in the street. 655, 660. There's that Dunedin band again, Mark, but it's 660 the call's over here. It's 660, $660,000. It's against you now. Happy for you to stay in the fives, but it's 660. There we are. First call. It's 6 and 60. Second. Third call. It's 660. Quickly now. It's 660.
665.
665.
670.
70's bid. 67. It's 6 and 70 bid. Great opportunity in the heart of St Albans. 670's bid. 670, ladies and gentlemen. Look for a rise. Fives aren't working. Perhaps try a 10, but it's 670. It's with your buyer, Karina. 670. First call. Second. Second call. Third call then. 75. Do you go 90? Okay. What do I know? But it's 680. Happy to work with you. 680. $680,000. Beautiful opportunity. Almost $25,000 in revenue. Annualized out. 680's bid. 680. It's against you now, Jack, and your buys. It's 680. Need an increase once. Twice. Third call at 680. I only get told what to do at home. Yes. 82 and a half. There you go. Go to 90, Karina. 682 and 5. It's 682 and 5. Okay, what do I know? 685. But we're moving north, moving in the right direction. It's 685. Fairly bid and offered. Do you come back with another 2.5, Jack? Should be all day long. It's 685. Great offering. 685 with you, Karina. First at 685. Second,
Change of instructions.
sorry,
Change of instructions. Can I have the instructions, please? We're on the market.
we're selling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gee. Hold tight. I sell at 685. We're on the market. That was the precursor. Now's the time to fight. But at 685, we're in the corner. Happy to take an increase, but I sell at 685. Once at 685. Twice the money. Quickly, I'm going to sell it. 685 and 5. 500. Over here. Do you go to 690? It's over here, Karina.
Yeah, 680.
And,
That'll do you.
okay. Okay. I thought it was my auction room, but I'm happy to take instructions. But at 686, I sell to your buyers for the want of another bid. Happy to move in 500s all day long. 686. That's chiropractically damaging, that movement. You'll end up homeless in a sore neck. At 686, once. I'm going to sell it. Twice at 686. Third call at 686. Need to know, Jack. Oh, I was expecting another bid. But at 686, Karina, hold tight. I give you 3 chances to change your mind. Once, twice. Third call then. Delighted to announce 1678 in Springfield Road. It goes. Are you sure? It goes. It is. Gone and sold. Well fought, well fought. If I could have your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. I have been out the back talking to my highest bidder as overseas.
Now, I left the room with the bid at 1,775,000. They have increased that bid. It stands at $1,900,000, but not at a level that we'll be selling 34A Jackson's Road today. If there's no better bid or offer, I'm going to pass. Harrison will talk to all buyers after the auction. This is the best place to buy. Is the 1,950 to continue, or do I pass? First call, 1,900,000 neat. Second call, at 1,900,000. Third and final, precious parcel at 1,900,000. Harrison, I'm going to put the property back in your hands at 1,900,000. We keep working with our highest bidder. But to people in the room, if they've got an opportunity now, it's time to seize it with you. Good luck in those endeavours. To my clients, very good luck in those endeavours. Nice to work with you today. And if you'll excuse me, I'll move on and leave you gentlemen for the rest of the day.
Thank you,
Thank
Bill.
you.
Thanks,
Nice
Bill.
to see you.
Have a
Nice.
good day.
Now move forward in our program, the fifth opportunity of the day, 313C Worsley's Road, the second that Mr. Cameron Bailey brings to the market today, already having success in our rooms. Good luck to Cameron, good luck to our lovely owners here in Worsley's Road up on the hill. This is an estate in freehold. It's a generous parcel of land, some 6,031 square metres more or less. It's lot 3. It's deposited plan 326906, and it's all outlined in that certificate of title that Cameron and the team have been making readily available to each and every one of you. The 7th of April 2022 is the day your world gets a whole lot better than it already is, because that's the day you get the keys, that's the day you get to move in here to number 313C Worsley's Road. Schedule 2, goodness me, it outlines a list of impressive chattels. We would be here until Christmas, or at least until that possession date if I went through each and every one of them, so I won't. You've reviewed them and you would have had a look at those. You note there that the 3 sheep, they are negotiable. Further terms of sale, clauses 22 through to 25. You bid and you buy on that basis. And I remind you today that cash and unconditional is certainly your bidding here. Well, I think what better way to exact a small amount of revenge at the school reunion than to proclaim ownership of 313C Worsley's Road. This is an absolutely stunning home. Commanding would be a word that I find fit for this one, both in terms of its construction and its presence as it sits on the hill, but at the same time commanding in terms of those views that you get to enjoy as you look out across the Port Hills and across the garden city that we all call home. You'll never tire of coming home and enjoying those views. 429 square metres of floor area. Goodness, that's larger than a lot of parcels of land that we bring to the market at the moment. There are a myriad of places for your extensive social network to congregate and for you to entertain them, and entertain you will in this stunning home. The list of extras, well, they are extra special. You've got 4-car garaging for your throng of throttles. You've got the separate gymnasium. You've got the ducted heating and cooling. Goodness me, there is so much I could talk of this home, but I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to place a vendor bid to kick things underway, and then we can debate the battle for ownership. $2.3 million is where I start on behalf of my owners. I look for 50 on from here. $2.3 million. Who's got 2,350? It's not a library. 2,350. There we go. Welcome in, sir. At 2,350,000. We're underway. 2.4 I make next. Who's got it for me? For quality real estate, commanding in its construction and those views. Once called, at 2,350. Twice now. Third call. Quickly. There we go. 2.4. Welcome in at 2,000,004 and 2,450. You'd say straight back he does. 2.5 and 2,550. 2.6, 2,650, 2.7, 2,750 and 2.8. 2,850 and 2.9. 2,950. 3 million, sir, quickly. Your turn. 3 million and 3,050,000 at the back. 3.1. 3,150 and 3.2. 3,250, 3.3. We're on a bit of a roll there at 3,250. Let's keep it going. It's at the back at 3,250,000. Just confirming the bids at 3,250 at the back. Thank you. And I look for 3.3 here. I chase down 3.3 and a whole lot of zeros after that. Once called. On the confirming at 3.3. Welcome back in at 3.3 down the front.
Mark, we're going to change the instructions for selling.
On the market, there you go. As easy as that at 3.3 I sell, but I sense there might be some debate as to who. At 3,300,000 I sell here. So do you go 3.4, accelerate the bidding. But at 3.3 I sell here for absolute quality. Stunning location, stunning home. At 3,300,000. Once called. At 3,310. 3,310. Stick in the 50s. Show strength. At 3,310. Does he steal it for a mere 10? Surely not. 3,350. Very good. Puts 40 on. At 3,350. Is it 3.4 at the back? Or are you comfortable in the 10s? What's your currency? At 3,350 I sell once, twice. 360. So we go full circle at $3,360,000. 3,380,000. Very good. Puts 20 on. How much do you pay for happiness? How do you put a price on it? But at 3,380,000 I sell down here. They're looking the most happy at this point in time. At 3,380. 3.4, matching your 20 at 3,004,000. Only at 3.4. You come back at 3,420. The ball's been lobbed back over there and it's your turn. Plenty of space here. 3,420, absolutely. Worth it all day long. The barometer of the market. Right here in the auction room.
Yeah, 10 more.
10 more at 3,430. At 3,430,000. Just the two in it at this stage. Welcome in any others if you like. Doesn't have to be a spectator sport, but at 3,430 I sell at the back for the want of a better bid or offer. At 3,430,000, would you say 450? 440. That's fine. We move north together. Leaves that 450 wide open at the back. At 3,440,000 once, twice, and 50. At 450 over the 3 million. Impressive residents here at 3,450,000. Their cars are parked in your driveway. You can change that. I welcome you back in. At 3,450,000, selling once. At 460. At 3,460. Cameron, perhaps 3.5 is the strategy. These 10s and 20s aren't working. Perhaps that's the power play, the courageous play. But at 3,460,000 down the front, I sell you the home. First call.
3,480.
3,480. And it leaves that 3.5 wide open for you lovely folk. 3.5.
Yep.
3.5. There you go. 3,005,000. On the market. Now, sir, they often land and they stop on those round figures. I'd suggest you test that. At $3,500,000, do you throw a wee 5 on the side just to check? Once called, otherwise I sell here. Second. Third call. Final chance. Regrets. Beg your pardon? I didn't hear Ken. 2,000, thank you. At 3,502. At 3,502,000. Just 2, you don't lose it for that. Another 1,000, we play that game at 503. 3,503. Selling at 3,503. Once the money. Roll the dice again, sir. You said no to me before. Second call at 3,503. Otherwise, I'm selling here. It's $1,000. Third and final at 3,503. Otherwise, I sell down the front. Happy for me to do that. Permission. Really hard to read faces with the mask on. Just checking you're out. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the bidding at 3,503. I'm selling you the home. Well done. Congratulations. Worsley's Road. It's yours. It's going, and it's sold here. Well done, sir. Good fight. Congratulations to our underbidders. Really appreciate the bidding, and to our owners, thank you very much for the opportunity, and thank you for your instructions. Let us update you now at number 335 Waimati Road in Ireland. We paused a little while ago with the bid at $670,000. We have had a very gracious increase in the bid through to $700,000. I'll just get confirmation at $700,000. Confirm the bid. Thank you very much. It's $700,000. Now, we don't have any change of instructions. We're not on the market, so I'm going to scan the room for another bid, an increase north of there. If I don't see it, I'll simply pass the property in, and we will open the property up to the conditional market. You can take your chances and roll the dice in that conditional market. So first call at $700,000. Second, third chance at 700,000. Well, very good, you've spoken volumes by not speaking at all. Officially passing the property back into Michelle and Archer. We open up this property, this opportunity for all and sundry. We'll just put some bidding music on, take a quick break, reset, and then we'll be moving forward with Tohinu Ave in Lincoln. 25 Tohinu Avenue in Lincoln. Once again, brought to the market by Michelle Fu and Archer Zhu. These two fine ladies got a very busy day with three properties that they are jointly listing. 25 Tohinu Ave. This is an estate and freehold, 760 square metres more or less of that freehold parcel. Lot 32, deposit of plan 438577, which is outlined in that certificate of title, made readily available for your consideration in recent weeks. 15th of March 2022, that is your conjoined settlement and possession date set down. Schedule 2 outlines a neat and concise list of chattels and those further terms being clauses 22 through to 24.2. You bid and you buy on that basis. I remind you once more that cash and unconditional is certainly your bidding. Just 10%. 10% is what we require from you should that hammer fall in your direction at the conclusion of the auction. Well, I think 25 Tohinu puts all of your property buying problems to bed because it's post-quake, it's permanent material, and it's single level living, which means your life becomes very, very easy here rather than a chore. Plenty of natural light, it fills the home, it brightens your day, and at the same time it brightens your outlook on life. The kitchen, it's absolutely quality. Those two living spaces, well, they allow for intentional, and I say intentional, isolation if that's your inclination. 4 bedrooms, they allow plenty of accommodation options, and those 2 bathrooms mean that there is no routine to your morning routine. Everything is so easy. You have everything you need here and absolutely nothing you don't. Shops, the schools, Lincoln University, the cafes, they are all quality and they are all so close. Folks, we just begin the debate for ownership now. We work out where we see it in the marketplace. That's where you come to play. This is your time to shine. Who's got an opening bid for me? Opening offer. This is the interactive part. It's not the TV. This is a two-way thing. Who's got 860 for me? Should be really easy. Very good. Well, you stall and I call at $860,000. Happy to place a bid on behalf of my owners at $860,000. I chase down a mere 20 as we begin the debate for ownership. At 860 vendor bid, I look for 880 anywhere. As I scan the room once, I look for a bid twice. Third call at 860. Very good. Well, 880 with me, back with me, nice and simple. Vendor bid with me, second of the day, at $880,000. If you are cash and unconditional, I suggest now's a nice time to introduce yourself to me. Post-quake?
885.
Okay, Archer, 885. At $885,000. Just 5 on. Won't scare anyone else off, but at $885,000 I have on the telephone at 885 once, twice, third chance at 885. I'm going to advance the bidding through to 900,000 on my final vendor bid. So I put 15 on top of your lovely buyers 885 through to 900. That's my last. You just tell them they need to bid 910 and we can have a chat. And tell them I'm smiling. I'm still smiling. I'm still asking. At 900,000 vendor bid. Once, twice. Third call, Archer. Yep, you phoned a friend. Handed the phone to Michelle. Always good to phone a friend. We could ask the audience. I'm sure they'd say bid. Just need an increase, Michelle. Simple as that. Otherwise, I pass the property in. They can take their chances in the conditional market. We offer them priority boarding, like getting on the plane first class. You get that first chance in the auction room. But eventually, economy class will board too.
905.
Thank you at 905. May just be our buyer on the phone and that's all today, but I do scan the room, I do check one last time, in fact 3 more times. First, second and third. Very good. Well, let's just pause, Michelle. Not owning the home at 9:05, but that won't surprise our buyer. We'll pause at 9:05. We'll have a conversation. We'll see what we can do. Pausing. Now move forward. It is a few minutes after 11 o'clock, so we can now move forward with the rest of our program. I remind you that we work to confidential reserve prices today. We won't be disclosing those reserve prices to you, the bidders at large. Your job as the bidders is the most simple one. That is to get the bidding up to and hopefully over those reserve prices, but assuming we can work together to do that, the highest bid, whose bid that I or Chris, when he takes the rostrum, the highest bid that we accept will very simply be the purchaser. Chris and I as auctioneers, we can place bids on behalf of our owners, known as vendor bids. If we place a vendor bid, you will know that it is a vendor bid because we will call it a vendor bid, and you will also appreciate and understand that it's always well under our reserve prices, so you can just bid with confidence over and above any vendor bid that we place. At the fall of the hammer, you need to sign some paperwork, you'll pay the deposit, and you'll complete the GST information which is outlined in Schedule 1. Let us now move forward to number 3, Lacebark Lane in Papanui, proudly brought to the market by our marketing maestro, that is Mary Turnbull. There's a few M's in there. Marketing maestro Mary Turnbull, and Mark Morrison is your auctioneer. Let us move forward with number 3, Lacebark Lane. It's an estate in Cross Lease. It's flat 1, deposit plan 70720 on lot 2, deposit plan 67322. It's having a half share in some 1,060 square metres. Friday the 18th of March 2022, that is your conjoined settlement and possession date. You may have made prior arrangements in writing, that is absolutely fine. We have some registered telephone bidders that may come into play. If that is the situation, well, I will surely point those out to you if and when they become active in our auction. Schedule 2 outlines an impressive list of chattels. You would have read and reviewed those in the recent weeks. As you have those further terms, clauses 22 through to 25.2. Most noteworthy, I would suggest, being clause 24, some $994.64. That will be coming back your way, transferred at settlement for damages to the concrete patio. That will take place on settlement. So do factor that extra $994.64 into your bidding here today. As I turn the page, I think this is your happily ever after home in Lacebark Lane. It's 150 square metres of floor plan, so there's enough space for everyone here. But at the same time, it's not too cumbersome. It's not too arduous in terms of maintaining and looking after a home of this space. I think all the must-haves are here. There's no doubt about that. That good space that I referred to. I love the permanent material here, and 3 double bedrooms, all of really good size. And to have that master with the ensuite, you've got the 2 bathrooms there. Once again, it just aids flexibility in those morning routines for you and the whānau. I love the sunny and outdoor area, that garden space. It's so private, and at the same time, I think in terms of this home, there is plenty of good scope. Good scope for you to put your own touches, your own flavour, your own taste into this one, and you can really make it your own. The location, it just works, doesn't it, folks? So good. You're down that beautiful, quiet laneway, so nice and peaceful and quiet, yet at the same time, very, very close connection to Northlands, Graham, Condon for the morning swim, etc., etc. Folks, my instructions are very clear today, and they are to place a vendor bid on behalf of my owners, one that I alluded to before, at $580,000. There's our line in the sand. I chase down 600 from here. 600, Mary Turnbull, working with one of those aforementioned telephone bidders at 600,000. Underway we go.
660.
At 660, that reoccurring Dunedin band, as Chris refers to it, at 660 and 670. No pattern here, you call them, I'll count them. At 670 is another 60 on, sir. Do you go to 730? Okay, 700, that's still a good bid. At $700,000, and Mary, what's the retort, the rebuttal, the rise? At 705, she stays alive. $715, steadfast, staying strong.
720.
And 20.
730.
730 or 30, as I perhaps heard it. That's a good bid, sir. At 730.
735.
And 5. At 735, and sir, perhaps 750. Once. 750. There we go. I should have asked for more. But at 750, sir, it's a great bid. Confidently at 750. First, second. At 750.
755.
55. It's a good home, sir. That's why they're still bidding. You should too.
765.
765. At 765. Good bid. At 765.
May I change of instructions? We're selling.
So at 765 I sell here. Very clear in those instructions. Thank you. At 765, sir.
Another $500.
Another. That means you've already bid it. But at 765, 500 gets her nose back in front. You don't lose it for 500, sir. 767. Very good at 767. It's up 1,500 at 767. Do we take off together at 767? Once.
So another 500.
Another 5. There we go at 767 and some change.
770.
Rounds me off at 770. I like the way you bid, sir. Clearly Debbie's got you schooled up and prepared. I expect nothing less.
Another 500.
775. At 770, 500 that is. Perhaps you bid 775 though and be done with it. Once selling. Second selling.
7725.
772 and 500. Puts 2,000 on. Love it. At 772, 500. Wonderful debate for ownership here. 7725. First, Mary, it's against your buyer.
775.
775, he's double bid. Absolutely. Master stroke from Debbie's buyers at 775. Once. And I sell. For Lacebark. Live with grace in Lacebark.
Another $500.
755. Do you go 777, triple O?
777.
Nice. Like it. 777, 000. 777. On the market, selling away. Just who to we need to work out. But at this stage, the hammer's coming down this way. Away from your buyer, Mary. Once, twice, at 777. It's very difficult. Third final, at 777, 000. Hammer's coming up. 3 lace bark. It's going, Mary. At 777. It's going. Appreciate the bidding, and it's gone this way. Congratulations. Well fought, sir. Well done, Debbie. Thank you, Mary, for your bidding.
Gentlemen, thank you, Mark. Thank you for handing back over the rostrum to myself. I do appreciate it. By way of introduction, my name's Chris Kennedy. I join Mark Morrison on the rostrum as one of the auctioneers working across the Harcourts Gold auction rooms today. I take you to our 8th offering of the day, and that's been proudly marketed by Team Dunster. Belinda Dunster and Sam Dunster, they've been your lead marketing consultants. They've filled your inboxes with all of the relevant information to bring you here today. Belinda, Sam, are you guys all set to go? Good luck to you, and of course good luck to our wonderful owner. We thank you for the instructions. The property itself, though, more formally described as number 66B Derby Street, Mirabelle in Christchurch. Now this is, some say Derby, some say Derby, but it depends on what school you went to. We all know why we're here. It's an estate and freehold, and of course that comprises of some 342 square metres on Lot 3, deposit plan 385912. That's contained and described in Certificate of Title, folio 344034 of the Canterbury Land Registry. We offer you vacant possession. Of course, you're bidding today. That's GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. Large chattels list. Won't go through that. That hasn't changed from the draft. But we take that you have read, you've understood clauses 22 through to 24.2. You bid, you buy on that basis. And as always, buyers, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Possession and settlement date, one of the same. That's clean, sharp and concise. That's set down for the 10th of March 2022, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. I'm going to take you back down that driveway of due diligence. This is a stunner. In my view, this is a cracking good home in a magnificent location. Beautiful angles, they combine beautifully and stunning and provide stunning privacy in this rear section stunner. And it really is. It's down that driveway, nestled in the corner there, just giving you all that peace, tranquility and privacy. And of course, encapsulating, grabbing every ray of light. Beautiful big open plan living. I love the way it opens out onto that big decking. Just gives you an addition to your living area. It really is superb. Bedroom downstairs, of course, you've got that choice in accommodation with ensuite, a further 3 up and a couple of bathrooms. It really doesn't get a whole lot better than this when you put that all together, combine it with double garaging. A really, really lovely home. Beautiful opportunities. In fact, I probably should call it a proportunity. This is a fabulous offering. Call for your opening bids and offers. What do you say, buyers? I'm in your hands. Wow, that worked. Even I got excited talking about this one. It's a cracking good home. Look, call for your opening bids. Is there 980 in the room? Somebody like to start me? Is there 980 anywhere? If you've never bid at auction, now's the time to put your hand in the air. Won't sell it to you, but a great place to start. 980. Welcome to the bidding, madam. Hope to see you at the end. Good luck at 980. Let's move along in 20s if you will, but at 980 on the window. 980. I look for $1 million at $980,000. 4-bedroom bonanza, fabulous property at 980. $980,000 first call. Second, third call at 980. All done. Silent at 980. Well, I'm going to advance the bidding to $1 million. Couldn't sell it to you at that, at $1 million. $1 million fairly bid and offered. Invite you back at 20, if you will, at $1,020,000. $1,020,000. All right, $1,020,000. There's the bid now at $1,020,000. I look for 20 on, if you will, at $1,020,000. Fairly bid and offered now at $1,020,000. 1020 is the call, but in fact it's $1120,000. At 1020, fairly bid and offered now at $1,020,000. $1,020,000. I look for 40 once at $1,020,000. Twice. Third call at $1,020,000. Well, I'm going to place one last vendor bid at $1,040,000. Invite you back, and we'll have a conversation. No, there's no other bidding. But at $1,040,000, don't have instructions to sell it. Invite you back at $1,060,000, and we'll stop and have a conversation. You sure? But $1,040,000 with me on a vendor bid. $1,040,000, fairly been and offered now. Call for an increase for the right to stop and chat at $1,040,000. Beautiful opportunity. First call at $1,040,000. Second at $1,040,000. Third call at $1,040,000. Well, look, do you have 10 for the right to stop and talk to our owners at $1,040,000? I look for 10. Bid me 10. If there's no further bidding, we'll stop and have a conversation. Offer you an opportunity to purchase. But at $1,040,000, can't sell it. Ask for $1,050,000, and we'll pause and have a conversation. First call. I'll pass if there's no further bidding. Second call at $1,040,000. Third call at $1,040,000. Done, silent, complete at $1,040,000. You'll bid $1,040,000. Okay, well look, I'm happy to retract my bid at $1,040,000 and take yours. Your money's better than mine at $1,040,000. Let's work with you at $1,040,000. Buyers, I put you on notice. At $1,040,000, I'm going to pause and we're going to speak with our highest bidder at $1,040,000. First, second, third, done, silent, had its time at $1,040,000. Pause with your buyers on the window, Belinda, at $1,040,000. Option is still live. We'll find some space and offer you an opportunity to purchase. Pausing with you at $1,040,000. let's move forward on our next offering at Tohinu Place. Proudly brought to the market by Kenny Matangi. Kenny is with our owners who can't make the auction this morning, but they are online, and Margaret Danza, our manager, works with both our owner and Kenny on the phone, so we'll relay all instructions through there. But I move forward with our next offering, proudly brought, as I say, to the market by Kenny. It's more commonly described as number 5 Tohinu Place, Redwood in Christchurch City. Now this is a freehold parcel of land, some 897 square metres. It is on lot 3, deposit of plan 43430. It's contained, it's described in certificate of title, volume 21K, folio 1405 of the Canterbury Land Registry. You're bidding today, that's GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay, and of course we offer you vacant possession. We take that you have read, you've understood clauses 22 through to 24. You bid, you buy on that basis. No change to the chattels list, so I won't go through that. And of course, possession settlement, one of the same, very quick, very concise, set down for Friday, the 4th of March, 2022, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. You've got to love this, 897 square metres. It is beautifully tree-lined with mature plantings. It offers security, shade, and of course, just those all-important areas for children to play. It's down the end of that long driveway. It just sits beautifully on its side. Beautiful big garaging, off-street parking, and the home, well, it is just fabulous. Spaces and places for formal and informal gatherings, of course. 2 very good bedrooms down on the ground level. Beautiful kitchen. It's beautifully presented. And then upstairs, you've got your master with its ensuite walk-in robe. It really offers an array of opportunity. It really is a fabulous, fabulous property. And in the words of Kenny Matangi, here today and let's go tomorrow. Call for your opening bid and offer, ladies and gentlemen. What do you say? Here for tomorrow. Opening bid and offer. Look for your interest. It's here today. Let's go tomorrow. Is there $700,000 in the room anywhere? Look for 700. Oh, welcome to the bidding, sir. It's $700,000. Hope to see you at the end at $700,000. There's the social proof. Good property, good people at $700,000 the bid. $700,000. I chased 20 on the rise at 700. Is there 720 to take me north at 700 the bid? First call at 700. Twice the money at 700. Third call then at 700. Also, I'm going to place a vendor bid at 720. Invite you back at 740. Couldn't sell it to you at 720.
740.
Thank you. 740. Nice to work with good people at 740. $740,000 with my new best friend at 740 the bid. 740. Good opportunity. Great property in Redwood, ladies and gentlemen, at 740. First call at 740. Third call at 740. So I'm not in a position I can sell. I'm not going to place any bids and run you up, but wondered if you'd increase your bid. At 740, can't sell it to you. Oh, Margaret Danza's just walked in there. She's the manager. She'll talk you through the process. But at 740, bid with you. 740 is the call.
760.
Welcome back at 760. And we'll take a pause. Happy to do that at 760. There you have it, buyers. 760. If there's no bidding, I pause here with my new best friend at 760. First call. Well, we are just starting to get to know each other. Second call. Third final call at 760. Going to pause with you. Good luck. I hope you come to a resolution. 760. Option's still alive. We'll find some space and offer you an opportunity to purchase. Good luck. Margaret will be with you very shortly.
patience. I now take us back in our program to our sixth opportunity in your catalogue, which is number 25, Tohinu Avenue in Lincoln. We paused some time ago with the bid at $905,000. I understand we have had an increase in the bid through to $930,000. Archie, just get confirmation at $930. That's correct. That's where the bid still stands. Thank you very much. Now at $930, I don't have instructions. No change of instructions. We're not on the market. We're not quite there yet. So I do look. I scan the room once more for an increase in opinion and value north of $930. Otherwise, we simply pass number 25, Tohinu, back into Michelle and Archer, and we will continue to work with all interested parties, conditional and unconditional. First chance at 9:30. Second call, penultimate chance. Third final call, done, out, silent. 9:45? 9:35. Okay, very good. At $935,000. Archer, fresh interest, revitalized interest at $935,000. At 9, 3, and 5 I have. Appreciate the increase, Archer. At 935. Once called at 935. Archer, no change of instructions. Need to see another increase. Can you get your buy through to 940? Second call at 35. They have an opportunity to own, an opportunity to buy now. Can't guarantee what will happen in the conditional market. Blindly write your offer down on a piece of paper and hope for the best. It's like flailing around in a room with the lights turned off. Here in the auction room, very transparent, very open. 940, would you say, Archer? Out at 935, very good. Well, an increase through to 935 nonetheless. I scan the room, but I fear we are done first, second, and third, passing in then at 935. Passed at 935, property still available. Thank you. Folks, number 2, Franklin Street in Summerfield. It is a few minutes after 11:30, so we can now move forward in our next half an hour time slot. I remind any recent arrivals that we work to confidential reserve prices. Your job as the bidders is very simple. It's to get the bidding up to those reserve prices, assuming we can work together to do that. The highest bid, whose bid that I or Chris, our other auctioneer, accepts, will very simply be the purchaser. We can nominate the sum by which those bids increase, and we can refuse a bid if we deem it not to be in the best interests of our owners. Vendor bidding, that is Chris and I's sole right and responsibility as auctioneers. If we place vendor bids, you can be rest assured they're under our selling zone, they're under our reserve price, and they'll be clearly communicated. We'll use language, ironically, such as vendor bid. So you'll be under no surprise, very, very clear that we are placing a vendor bid. Let us take you forward to number 2, Franklin Street in Summerfield. This is once again brought to the market by Michelle Fu and Archer Su. These two fine ladies have been once more making all the relevant documentation available to you as you complete your due diligence as you dot your I's and you cross your T's here at number 2. It's an estate and freehold. It is 938 very generous square metres of that freehold parcel. It's lot 1, it's deposit plan, a 11319, all outlined in that certificate of title that Team Fu have been making readily available to you. Settlement date set down for 4 calendar months from the confirmation date of this agreement. So should we sell today, that will be around about the 24th of June by my reckoning. List of chattels, we won't go through those because there aren't any, and those further terms are clauses 22 through to 27. Most noteworthy, as I often say, is clause 23.2 and clause 26, just referring to the fact that we are certainly bidding on an as-is, whereas basis here this morning. Well, there is a saying that they're not making any more land. So this is a chance to secure 938 square metres of RSDT zoned freehold land. A wonderful and compelling, very interesting parcel of land that we bring to the market. But the opportunities with the site, they are extensive and varied depending on your situation and your motivation. No matter your plans, the location means that the underlying benefits that you get, they will ring true for absolutely everyone. Now we're just going to take a quick pause. Let's just put some music on. I'm just getting some late instructions, Michelle. An announcement there. We will come back to Franklin Street, to be very frank with you. We're just waiting to get an important party on the telephone there. So when we do manage to catch them, we will move forward, or we will move back to number 2, Franklin Street in Summerfield. I think in the interest of expediency, what we will now do is move forward to our 11th in your program, which is number 41A Tohinu Road in St Albans, brought to the market by Mr. Phil Jack. Phil, you've had a busy campaign here. Good interest, I know, in this home. Good numbers through the open home. You're all set to go? Good luck, Phil, as always. Good luck to you. Good luck to our lovely owner here in Tohinu Road. This is an estate in freehold. 589 square metres of that freehold parcel, which is lot 3, deposit plan 8905, and it's all outlined in that certificate of title. Phil's been filing through to your inboxes. Thursday the 9th of June 2022 is your conjoined settlement and possession date when you move in. Schedule 2 outlines a neat and concise list of chattels, and those further terms are clauses 22 through to 24 inclusive. You bid and you buy on that basis. As I mentioned before, 10%. 10% is all that we require from you should that hammer fall in your direction at the conclusion of the auction. Well, Tohinu Road, I just think this is a home with a real heartbeat. There is a place for everything here, and everything has its place. I just love these character homes. They feel special every time that you come home. You enter in through that front door and you're greeted with that wood panelling and the LED light windows. They will just pull on the heartstrings for years and years to come. I love those dual sets of French doors that they connect you from that living and kitchen space at the rear of the property, and that connects you from inside to outside, where you're greeted by that very expansive deck and that botanical setting. It is just a privilege of a position to be in. It's gorgeous, it's private, and it is just an oasis in every sense. 3 bedrooms, they accommodate you and the family. You'll have absolutely everything at your fingertips here in terms of location. Goodness me, this is a wonderful place to call home. The ease of access to the good schools with Paparoa Street School, Heaton, as well as Merivale and Northlands on the mall front. Central living, central location. I'm going to stop talking and start listening. I'm starting to listen for an opening bid or offer from the floor. Who says go first? Who'd like to put forward an opening bid or offer? Very seldom will it buy the home, but there's a first time for everything. Is there 880 anywhere? Very good, 880 with me, vendor bid on behalf of my lovely owner at 880. Let's move north in 20s. I look for 900. But at 880 I have for Tohinu Road. Quality, real estate, beautiful position, pristine character, it's all here. First, second, third call at $880,000. Get your hand in the air like you just don't care. Otherwise, it's a second vendor bid with me at 900,000. At 900, 000. Very good, at 900 it is. 900 with me on behalf of my owner. We move north, not for sale at this level. The educated amongst you, even the uneducated, if you haven't seen this home, you'll appreciate value north of this level. First call at 900, second, third chance, final chance at 900 only. I'm surprised, Phil. I'm going to advance the bidding just one last time. My final vendor bid at 920. You'll see value north of that level if you're unconditional. Put your hand in the air. Make yourself known to me. Otherwise, I pass the property in. We look at interest north of 920. Once as I count it down. Twice as I sing it. Third and final at 920. All done, all silent. A quiet, respectful crowd's not my favourite. But at 920, Phil, I pass the property back into you, my friend. I pass the property back into Phil. We open it up for more viewings, and we open it up for interest, conditional or otherwise. Good luck, Phil. I'm sure that we'll see a result there very, very soon. Passing into you at 920. Starting with 2 Franklin Street a few minutes ago, I can now take you back to that property. I have introduced the property, I've taken you through the legal description, and I was just saying some wonderful words about this property, this location, and the opportunity that is knocking here. As I was saying, the opportunities are extensive and varied. No matter your situation or perhaps your motivation, the location means that the benefits will ring true for absolutely everyone, because you've got great proximity to Pioneer Stadium and the swimming pool there, perhaps for a morning workout or taking the kiddies for a little play in the pool. You've got the Barrington shops just down the road, And if it's exercise and fitness, that's your thing, well, goodness me, you are so close to the Port Hills in this location, so you can just cruise across the flat for a little warm-up, and then up into the hills you will be for a cycle or a hike. 2 Franklin Street, folks, we are bidding plus GST today, so consider that into your bidding. I look for an opening bid. Who's got $900,000 for me? Surely you'd have a go at $900,000 plus GST. We offer you that certainty, and you get a bit of a step on the rest of the market. If you want to take your chances in the conditional market, that's fine. But otherwise, put your hand in the air at 900. We can have a conversation with you. Give you that opportunity. You just need to go like this first. Is there 900 anywhere? Well, I'll place one vendor bid at $900,000. I welcome in bidding north of that level, even if it's just 910, and we will give you that first right. Otherwise, I pass the property in. So 900 with me on a vendor bid for a large parcel of land. Opportunity is knocking here. Who's got a knockout bid for me? Once called at 900. Second call, Summerfield. Is there 910? Won't buy it. It gives you that first right. Third chance. Let me lessen my expectations. Is there 5 on? I look for 905. Otherwise, I pass. Very good. Well, I think you've spoken volumes by not speaking at all. Just a spectating crowd today, not an active one. At $900,000, I'm going to officially pass this opportunity back in to Michelle and Archer. At $900,000, we are all done, we are out, we are silent. At $900,000, Michelle Archer passing the property and the opportunity back into your capable hands. We will work with all interested parties north of that level. I suggest you introduce yourself to Michelle and Archer, not only for the good conversation, but for the opportunity to own. Let's put some bidding music on. We've seen we need to perhaps spark a little bit of energy back, and we'll be back with our next opportunity with Mr. Alan Gunn, being 22 Bowen Street, in just a few moments. Let us now move forward to number 22 of Bowen Street in Upper Riccarton there at Church Corner. Brought to market by Mr. Alan Gunn. Gunny, all set to go, my friend. Of course, you are looking fantastic in your auction day suit. It's nice that we're able to share suits because we wear the same size. So I'll have that one next week, if that's okay, and you can wear mine.
I'll wear your Oscar.
That'll be good fun. Between us, we can buy off the peg. 22 Bowen Street in Upper Riccarton, an estate in Cross Lease. This is flat 1 depositor plan 62855 on lot 1 depositor plan 46545 is having a share on some 737 square metres, more or less. Vacant possession is of course guaranteed on that conjoined settlement and possession date. I have it set down here for Thursday the 14th of April 2022 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Schedule 2 that outlines the list of chattels. I note there that the alarm system is not operational, but you know that because you've read and reviewed this contract from front to back, top to bottom, and every other which way. Those further terms of sale are clauses 22 through to 26. Your bidding is on that basis, and it is cash and it is unconditional. 22 Bowen Street, this is just simply overflowing with convenience, given its proximity to the shops and the cafes and the schools, the university. How could I forget? Because I went there myself, believe it or not, and yes, I did graduate with a degree, but today's not about me. The location means that you can leave that big planet warmer in the garage. You can walk, perhaps you cycle to the local amenities, the schools and the university as you see fit. Now the home itself, I absolutely love it because it is that timeless 1980s brick construction. I just think it's a look that will just stay relevant and stay on point for years to come. 3 bedrooms plus that separate office, that ensures that the accommodation and the work from home option are both ably taken care of. That's a big tick in my books. Whilst the rest of the house, it's absolutely tidy, it's functional, it's private. So your year-round happiness and comfort, it's a foregone conclusion here. My instructions today are very clear. On behalf of my owner, I'm going to place a vendor bid to kick things underway at $580,000. So 580 with me on a vendor bid, and I chase down 20 on the rise from there. I look for 600 in the room. 600 confidently. Good luck. Hope to see you at the end. Nice to see you here today bidding at $600,000. That's a nice start at 600,000. Here's your competition. It's not me. First chance, although I'd love to live there. Second call at $600,000 here, working alongside Kelly. Third chance, final chance at 600 here only. Well, ma'am, I'm going to place another vendor bid on behalf of my owners. That won't surprise you. It's 620,000, not for sale at that level. Just need to see you bid north of that level. Could you get me through to 650? Worth it all day long. And we have a rule, you need to bid at least twice.
Okay, 650.
Nice bid, confidently. You're here to buy today, and that's the attitude I like to see. It's $650,000. I'm not going to place any more vendor bids at $650,000. I check and I scan the room, see whether or not we have other interest at $650 with you. Love this location, convenience, ease of living here. What with access to the universities and the schools, this is an educated choice. Once at 50, twice at 650 with you. Third chance at 650. Jane Meyer, one of our managers here, coming to have a chat and opportunity, offering you an opportunity to buy. Need to do a little bit more work on the money. Let's make the dollars make sense. At $650,000, perhaps you bid it another 30 and get me to 680. But at 650, need to see some more. Worth it all day long. For number 22. Richie Beno would probably say that better than I. Rest in peace. The great man. Didn't wear my cream jacket today. At 650. Any increase so far, Kelly? Yes? Where have we got through to? 690, confirming, puts 40,000 on at $690,000.
And we are on the market.
Okay, so at 690 we sell. Clear instructions. Thank you for your instructions. Ma'am, it looks like you've done it, but I do just need to check. At 690,000. Hang in there for just a little bit longer. First call. At 690. Second, I'm selling. At 690, we sell you happiness as well as a wonderful home. Third call. At 690, congratulations. It looks like you've done it. Delighted to announce 22 Bowen Street. It's going your way. It's going, and it's sold. Well done. Fantastic. You've just bought a home. Fantastic. Congratulations, and thank you to our owner for your instructions and the opportunity.
well-earned break. I'm just going to take us back in the catalogue, back to a couple of properties I called earlier on this morning, and I take you back to 66B Derby Street in Mirabel. Now, I left the room with the bid at $1,040,000 on a live bid. Now, outside of the room, ladies and gentlemen, we've had an increase in bid to $1,045,000. So, at $1,045,000, I had very clear instructions: we're not for sale. We're not selling at $1,045,000. I looked for a bid, but at $1,045,000, I give you three opportunities, or I pass the property in at $1,045,000. First call for 66B. Second call at $1,045,000. Third final call at $1,045,000. No bidding, no further interest. Had its time. Well, we pass 66B Derby Street, Mirabel, back into Sam and Belinda Dunster at $1,045,000. We'll deal with all conditional interest outside the room. Should you have any interest in this wonderful offering, please avail yourself upon Team Dunster, or in fact the consultant that you may well be working with. Past it. I'm now going to take you forward one offering to 5B Tamaru Place in Redwood, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we left the room some time ago to talk with our highest bidder. We left the room at $760,000. I'm delighted to say that our owners have exercised their right under 2.6 of the contract, and they have sold 5B Tamaru, withdrawn and sold it outside the room. Congratulations to our wonderful new owner. 5B Tamaru, here today, gone tomorrow. Thank you.
After 12 noon, which means we can move forward to our 12 o'clock time slot. First up, which will be number 52, Aikman's Road in the heart of Mirabel. Before I take you there, I just guide you through some of the basic rules and regulations of how the upcoming auctions will work. As you might expect, and won't be surprised, our owners have set confidential reserve prices. We won't be disclosing them to you, the bidders at large. Your job as the bidders is very simple today. It's to get the bidding up to those reserve prices. Assuming that we can do that, the highest bid, whose bid that I or Chris, when he's at the stand, accept, will very simply be the purchaser. Now, we as auctioneers may nominate the sum by which those bids increase, and we can refuse a bid if we deem it not to be in the very best interests of our owners. We can place bids on behalf of our owners. They are known very simply as vendor bids. If we place a vendor bid, you can be rest assured that they are well under those reserves, well under our selling instructions, and if we place one, we'll call them a vendor bid. So you'll be under no confusion as to where the bid is and what the bid is. At the fall of the hammer, should it fall in your favour, well done, you are the successful purchaser. Before you commence your celebrations, we will get you to sign the agreement, and in doing so, you're acknowledging receipt of the approved REA guide. Secondly, you'll arrange to make a payment of 1/10 or 10% of the purchase price. I don't mind. Thirdly, and finally, we'll get you to complete the GST information, which is outlined in Schedule 1. Your bidding today is absolutely cash, and it is unconditional. Let us take you forward to 52 Aikman Road in Maryvale. This property has been ably marketed over the last few weeks by Michelle Fu and Jay Wong. These two fine people have been helping you dot your I's and cross your T's as you complete your due diligence here at number 52. Let me take you through some of the formalities of this property. It is an estate in cross lease. It's a fee simple half share, I should say, in lot 1 deposited plan 48212 and leasehold in flat 2 deposited plan 48778. That's all outlined in that certificate of title that Jay, Michelle and the team have been sending through to you. Settlement date I've got set down for the 10th of March 2022 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels and those further terms being clauses 22 through to 25.4. You bid and you buy on that basis. You've read them and you have understood them. 52 Aikman Road, you get to live the good life here. It's so close to all that is good in Christchurch, the convenience, the ease of access to the cafes and bars of Maryvale. At the same time, you're so close to Hagley Park for that morning stroll or the evening run, depending on your situation. Hagley Park, Central City, it's all so close and so easy. Now, when you come home each day, you'll be greeted by a light and bright residence. Those good spaces throughout, both on the living and the accommodation fronts. I love the fact that you've got those 2 bathrooms. They've been freshly updated and renovated, so you move in and you take advantage of that. Those morning routines, they'll be anything but here. It's in zone for boys high and girls high. That ensures that your offspring, they get a foot up and they get to have a good start in life, which is always a good thing in this location. My instructions are very clear today. That is to place a vendor bid on behalf of our owners to keep things underway. Our line in the sand is 900,000 on behalf of our owner. Move north and there. From there, I should say. Who's got 925 for me? I'll do my best to catch the bids. Don't all go at once.
Hey, how are you?
Quiet and respectful crowd. Not my favourite. Who's got 925? First chance at 900 vendor bid. Second. Third chance at 900 only. Very good. Well, 925 with me. At 925, second vendor bid at 925. Need to see your hand in the air if you're cash and unconditional. But at 925 for quality in Aikman Road. Can't believe I'm talking such low numbers for such quality. At 9 1/4 with me, vendor bid. Look for 25 as everyone looks at their shoelaces. Or at the ceiling. No, it's not pretty up here. But put your hand in the air at 950. We can have a chat. First at 25. Second, third call at 925. Well, back with me for a third and final time at $950,000. Owner's more than happy to keep the home at 950. You'll understand and you'll appreciate why. At 950 only. I have third and final vendor bid. Who's got 975 for me? Renovated bathrooms, easy living. I love that courtyard in the front. Nice and private. Great place to entertain your social network, of which it will grow, owning here. Once at 950. Quickly, second, third. All done. Silent, out. Very good. You leave me no choice, folks, but to pass the property back into Michelle and Jay. We open the property up to the conditional market in its entirety at $950. If you've got interest in the home north of that level, please introduce yourself to Jay and Michelle. They will help you through and they will help you get pen to paper. Now move forward to opportunity number 14. It's number 32, Connemara Drive in Northwood, brought to the market by our marketing maestro, Jessica Downey. Jess, you're all set to go? Good luck to you, of course. Good luck to our lovely owners here at number 32. This is an estate in freehold, so you're buying the best parcel of land available to you in New Zealand. You get 657 square metres, more or less, of that freehold parcel. Lot 94, deposit plan 39288. Outlined in that certificate of title that Jess has been filing through to you via email in recent times. Monday the 14th of March 2022 is the conjoined settlement and possession date. You may have made prior arrangements in writing, which is absolutely fine. You bid and you buy on that basis. Further terms are clauses 22 and 23, nice and simple there, as are those list of chattels outlined in Schedule 2. You bid and you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. Folks, number 32, Connemara, let me take you back there just one last time. I think this is a huge, big welcome to your happily ever after here. This is a stunning home, both upstairs and down. It's light and it's bright. Your pursuit of sunlight, it's made so easy here in your privacy. It's a foregone conclusion. Plenty of space to chase that sunshine across the afternoon and to have barbecues as that sun goes down. Love this, love the orientation, love the setting that you get here. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom. It means that those morning routines, they are never a chore. And you and the family, you can connect at both ends of the day. You do that at the breakfast bar and in that dining space. It connects so easily to the aforementioned outdoor spaces. Beautiful place for you to convene and come together as a family at each end of the day. The well-sized double garage on offer. Even the car tyres enjoy a sense of luxury here because it's carpeted, so they are comfortable at the end of the day. Love this location. You can go for a jog at the groins just down the road. Wonderful location, beautiful little quiet street, this one. We just need to begin the debate for ownership. Before we do that, I'm very clear in my instructions from my owners, that is to place a vendor bid on their behalf at $580,000, and I look for 600. Got a good connection there, Naomi, at 600,000. 620 here and 640, would you say? 640 confidently, 660, there we go. 680, is it?
Yeah.
680, even better, sir. Nicely done at 680. And would you say 700? 700? 740? 740. I've got your pattern now, sir. I like it. We've got a good connection. At 740, and Naomi, stick in the 20s on that side. That's fine by me. But at 740, I chase down a mere 20 on from here. I make that 760. Once called.
742.
Too early for 2, sir. Put 5 of them together and bid me 10. I'll take 750 from you. Once called at 740 only, it's across this side. Second call. It's worth it all day long, sir. Freehold parcel. 750, I thought so. You see the value, sir. Good on you. 760, there you go. He matches your 10. at $760,000. Sir, you said no to me before. Happy for you to change your mind once again. Shaking means you end up with a sore neck and you'll end up homeless. At $760,000, the bid sits here. I chased down another 10. What about that 2 you offered me before, sir? Would you like to place it now? Get me to 762. Just keep working with your lovely people because we don't have instructions at 760. I need to see an increase. The bid's here, Margaret and Jess, at 760. Keep thinking about it, sir. Check the other back pocket. There might be some loose change in there. But at 760 I have for Connemara. Love those dual decks, those outdoor spaces that you can enjoy. Chase the sun. 770, thank you. Appreciate the bid at 770. We move north together. That's a positive sign at 770. For Connemara, number 32. But only one of them here today. At 770. The bid lies here, still at 770. Need to see an increase, sir. Can you get me through to 800? Think not of what it's worth today, what it will be worth in the future. 780. Okay, we'll take a pause. I'll just check, Margaret, at 780. I scanned the room one last time at 780, otherwise we pause here. Once, twice, third call. Done. Well, pausing is what we do. We pause at 780 with our highest bidder. We'll have a conversation. We'll present an opportunity for you to own the home very soon. Pausing.
And welcome back. I take you to our next offering, proudly brought to the market by Milena Bartlett, Andrew Swift. They've been your tour guides to ownership. They've filled your inboxes with all of the due diligence and all the information that brings you here today for this wonderful offering at 28 Pine Avenue. Milena, Swifty, you're set to go? Good luck to you both. The property itself, though, it's more importantly described as number 28 Pine Avenue, New Brighton, Christchurch City. Now, this is a freehold parcel of land, 741 square metres. It is on part lot 52, deposit plan 780. It's contained, described and certificate of title, volume 23A, folio 662 of the Canterbury Land Registry. We offer you vacant possession, and of course your bidding today, that's GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. No change to the chattels. I note that the garden shed is still on the chattels list, which is good. We take that you have read clauses 22 through to 28.1. You bid, you buy on that basis, and they merely point out that you bid and buy number 28 Pine Avenue in an as-is condition, ladies and gentlemen, as is, where is. Possession settlement date, that's one of the same. That's set down for the 10th of March 2022, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Gosh, 741 square metres situated a block away from the beach. Gosh, it doesn't get much better than this. You could walk your surfboard there, should you have one. A great opportunity to enter into what I suggest is the exercise capital of New Zealand, the Mecca of Christchurch, and that is, of course, that shoreline all the way through there. There's no denying it. There's an opportunity here, or in fact, should I just say there's a opportunity here. Fabulous opportunity here, whether that's to work through the property, restoration, detonation, or revitalisation. They're all here for you and your opportunity to buy this wonderful home. Let's face it, it needs some work. Let's face it, we're not making anything from this other than it's a great opportunity. It's a great property. It's got two dwellings. The front dwelling, well, you could say that's got 3 bedrooms. The back dwelling, well, that could have 1 bedroom as well. We offer you just a wonderful opportunity. It's been a humble little place for our wonderful owner, and there's no time to pine. We are in Pine Avenue. My instructions, ladies and gentlemen, open the bidding at $100,000.
220.
Well, that worked. Thank you, Douglas, at $220,000. But we've got an auction. We're on our way. Sorry?
150.
No, we're at 220. I'm not going back. I'm sorry. I'm not going back. Bill would shoot me if I went back from 220. But the bid's with you, Doug, at 220. Is there 30 in the room anywhere? $220,000. I look for 10 on the rise at 220.
225.
No, I'm taking 10s, Naomi. Too early for 5. But at 220 with you, Doug. You might have just shot across the bow, Doug, at 220.
230.
30, there you go. Dentist time. 50. 250 back here. 250 fairly bid and offered now at 250's the call. At $250,000, I look for 10 on the rise at 250 bid. 250. 290. Soda and Soldier puts 40 on at 290. 310. Is that
320?
320? Okay. Be concise, Doug, but at 320 you've got the bid. I come back to you, do you put another 40 on? But at 320 is the bid here. 741 squares, walk to the beach at 320 bid. $320,000 once, twice, third call at 320. 30 back with you, Swifty. 4 in at this stage. 40 back at 340. Do you come back at 50? 350's called now at 350. It's against you, Doug. It's over here at 350. Once.
60.
60. 70. Stretching those neck muscles, but at 370 it's with you, Swifty. 370. It's against you, Doug. 370 once. Twice. Quickly. Third call at 370.
375.
75's called. 3 3/4 at 375. 385. Stay in the 10s, Swifty. That's what we like to see at 385,000. 385. 2 in at this stage has been 4, but at 385 bids with you, Andrew. At 385. Call for your bid, Doug. First. At 385. We're selling. Happy to sell, Bill. Thank you for the instructions. At 385, I sell to your buyer, Andrew. At 385,000. You need to bid, Doug. I'm going to sell it at 385. First call.
390.
90's bid. Do you go 400, Andrew? 390. 400. Thank you. Welcome back at 400. I look to the window. Do you want to bid, sir? Time to play for keeps. But at 400, there we go. 400 with your buyer, Andrew. Douglas, you probably only get called that when you're in trouble. But at 400, the bid's against you. First call. Second. Third call at 400,000. Need to know, Doug. Oh, going home homeless. But at 400, I'm going to sell it to your buyer, Andrew, at 400,000. Once, twice. Third call. You're out, Naomi. You're out on the window. Definitely out, Doug. Delighted to announce 28 Pine Avenue. It goes, it is gone and sold. Well fought, well bought. Congratulations, Phil. Thanks for your instructions. Good luck in the future. Look forward to working with you once again.
Folks, let us now move forward to 1 bar 112A Monk's Spur Road. I was practicing that one all last night. 1 bar 12, 112A Monk's Spur Road. I got it right the first time and I went back for a second go and got it wrong. Brought to the market by real estate maestro, Leanne Marriott. She's been meeting you at the open homes and helping you complete all of your due diligence here in Monk's Spur Road. This is an estate in Stratum in freehold. It is Unit A, an accessory Unit A1, deposited plan 38850. I'm not too deposited plan 37320, having a share in some 760 square metres of that parcel of land. It's all outlined in that certificate of title that you would have been reviewing in recent times. The settlement date set down for Friday the 20th of May 2022. Vacant possession, of course, guaranteed on that date. Those further terms, you bid and you buy on that basis, and you would have read and reviewed the list of chattels. Now, today's auction here in Monk's Spur Road, this is a brought forward auction. So what that means is our owners have received a pre-auction offer at an acceptable level to them. In a few moments' time, I will announce that number. I'll let you digest it because you haven't heard it yet. And I'll let you consider your position. I'll welcome in bidding north of that level. If we do see any bids, we will hold an auction. If I don't see any bids, I simply knock the property down to the initiator of that pre-auction offer, and the property will be sold at that level. Now, no vendor bids will come into play today because we're on the market and selling. So when I announce that number, that's our reserve price. We're effectively on the market and selling from that point forward. Now, I think one of the best ways to improve your outlook on life is to move up to the hills, because there you gain those incredible vistas 365 days of the year. It is sure to improve your outlook on life. Nigh on 36 years of tenureship from our current owners, that just speaks volumes for the home, the location. It's easy access given its hill setting, because it's a relatively flat entranceway that you head into the home, nice and easy for the access. That ensures your length of stay that you get to enjoy, hopefully for the next 36 years and beyond. You're living, for the most part, on the upper level of the home, so it's easy. You live up there, the living, dining, kitchen, bedroom, all there. The master bedroom sits on that level. Back down the stairs is that second bedroom. Perhaps you set that up as an office, depending on your living situation. Nice to have options and flexibility. Goodness, it's an easy roll back down the hill, isn't it, towards Redcliffs, just around the corner to Sumner, so you're so well connected to the lovely villages of Redcliffs and Sumner. The beach there for the morning meander down the sand. No surprises to see our campaign brought forward here in Monk's Spur Road. The acceptable pre-auction offer level that you are all here to hear about is $675,000. So $675,000. We are on the market and selling at $675,000. Perhaps someone's got $685,000 to move things along. I let you consider your position, digest that number, but not for too long. Do we have an auction today, or do I sell at $675,000? Once called. What's your opinion? As long as it's north of $675,000, perhaps $680,000 is more comfortable in terms of your currency.
676.
Oh, $676. That's fine, sir.
680.
And $680. We clearly have an auction today at $680. Is it another one from you? Do you go 81 first? Selling here at $680. Twice, no. 2.5 at $680.25. 685 matches your 2.5, sir, and puts 2.5 of her own at $685. Do you go 87.5? Get the calculator out, or are you phoning a friend? Phone a friend. I would have gone 50-50, sir, but that's your call. At $685 I have, but I sell here, unfortunately, no jokes. At $685, once, second, third. What about a little 1,000 on the side? Do you roll the dice? Very good. Appreciate the bidding. At $685, all the best in your property search. Looks like you've done it. Congratulations. At $685, Monk's Spur Road. It's going at $685. It's going. Sold here. Fantastic. Well done. To our underbidders, appreciate the bidding. All the best in your property search. Thank you to our owners for your instructions and the opportunity to represent you. Update for you now, 32 Connemara Drive in Northwood. We paused a few minutes ago at $780,000. We've had some discussions with our highest bidder. They've very graciously increased their bid through to $820. Just get confirmation at $820. Clear and concise are those instructions. I look to our owners at $820. I understand change of instructions. We're on the market and we're selling. I get the thumbs up. Thank you for those instructions. There you go, folks. Breaking news at $820. I sell here for the want of a better bid or offer. Once called at $820. Second chance, we sell you happiness, finality, and no more open homes on the weekend. Third call at $820,000. Looks like you've done it. Well done. Congratulations. Connemara Drive, it's going your way. It's going, and sold. Outstanding. You just bought a house. Fantastic. Congratulations to our owners. Thank you for the chance to represent you and to work with you. Thank you for your instructions. I think that's me for the day, but Chris Kennedy, of course, is not done. He's never done. You got one more, Chris.
Got one. to our last auction of the day, proudly brought to the market by Harrison Joseph. He's been your lead marketing consultant as we've navigated our way through the due diligence. Harrison, are you all set to go? You've had a beautiful big campaign here, and of course we work today with number 94B Aikman's Road, having received a pre-auction offer that is acceptable to our owners. Now shortly I will go and announce that offer, give you time to take that on board, and then if we see some bidding we will have an auction. Should we not, we'll just knock the property down to the initiator of the pre-auction offer. So it's to the property I now take you. The property, it's more formally described as 94B Aikman's Road, Mirabel, Christchurch City. Now this is a stratum and freehold. It is Unit B, deposited plan 38964, on Lot 1, deposited plan 30016, having a share in some 911 square metres. You'll find that contained and described on Certificate of Title, Volume 18K, Folio 369 of the Canterbury Land Registry. We offer you vacant possession, and of course your bidding, GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. No change to the chattels list, and we take that you have read, you've understood clauses 22 through to 24.2. You bid, you buy on that basis, and once again, buyers, cash and unconditional. Possession, settlement, that's when your life just gets a whole lot better. That's set down for Friday, the 18th of March, 2022, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. This is classic real estate in my view. Immerse yourself in the Mirabel scene with 94B, and it just doesn't get a whole lot better than that. This is captivating, it's private, it's sunny, it's, in my view, fabulous, fabulous real estate. This is the epitome of form and function, a fabulous lock and leave, a fabulous first home, a fabulous nest just to rest in, 2 beautiful big bedrooms. It really is very, very good real estate. The modern decor palette, well, it just screams come and buy me. The bookcases, the floors, they really are just simply superb. The layout, well, buyers, that confirms why you are here today. Beautiful features. This is great real estate. Don't sit back and say woulda, shoulda, coulda. Now's the time to place your bids, buyers, but we've got a pre-auction offer that is acceptable to our owners at $780,000. 780. I give you time to take that on board at 780. Do we see 800?
785.
785. Happy to work with you, sir. It's 785. We've got an auction. We're on our way. Lynette McFadden with a buyer on the phone.
What would you like?
785.
790.
790. Thank you, Lynette. 790 and 95 beckons.
800.
800, even better. 800,000 against you now, Lynette, but at 800,000, and I sell at 800,000. 805 perhaps, at 800,000. First, at 800,000. Second,
Just checking 100%.
happy for you to change your mind, Lynette, at 800,000 bid here. But I sell
We're going 805.
805. Thank you, welcome back.
810.
810, confidently at 810. 810, fairly bid and offered now at 810. 810's the bid.
Definitely passing.
Sure, happy, change your mind once, Lynette, happy for you to do it again. But at 810, 810,000. First, and I'm going to sell it. Second, and I sell at 810. Third final call at 810. Definitely out, Lynette?
Definitely out.
Thank you, appreciate the bidding. But at 810, delighted to announce 94B Aikman's Road. It goes, and it is gone and sold. Well bought, sir. Congratulations. Beautiful property. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and the great team here at Harcourts Gold, that concludes our auction campaign and program for the day. We look forward to seeing you again, in fact, tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 when we have a brought forward auction of Mahuri Street, and then we bring to you following Thursday some 15 offerings. Good luck, thank you for participating today, and should you have any interest in the properties that are still available, please avail yourself upon the listing agents. May the rest of your day be the best of your day. Good afternoon and take care.